Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on my video, and thank you for just the love. Thank you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for stopping by. Said too much of thank you, but I really mean it. Like, thank you. Yes, so I've missed you guys so much, so much. I've been busy and I haven't had time to record any video, but now I'm a bit less busy. I'm still busy, but I'm just less busy. So I hope I'll be recording more videos to share with you guys the things that I do with my hair and some tips that you guys would definitely benefit from. And thank you for all of you who have subscribed to my channel, and those who have been watching. Thank you so much for watching. I really love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, so today I'll be showing you guys or rather today I'll be sharing with you guys how to know your hair type and how to know your hair porosity. So we will begin with knowing your hair type. So firstly, as a natural, as just a normal person having hair, so you have to know what is the type of your hair, like what type is your hair falling in, like just you have to know your hair type. Why am I saying you have to know your hair type? Because if you know your hair type, you're going to know what kind of products to use for your hair. Because the problem with most of us is we use wrong products. Like, we use the wrong products because we do not know what our hair type is. So in this video, I'll just be explaining to you guys the types of hair, the hair types, and what type your hair falls in. I hope that it's beneficial for you, and I just hope that you learn something at the end of this video. So without further ado, we will just get started. Yeah, so there are 4 types of hair, or there are hair 4 types. Like, get the meaning. There are 4 types of hair, type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4. So under these 4 classes, we still have subclasses under, which are 1A, 1B, and 1C. We have 2A, 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, 2C, and 4A, 4B, 4C. So how do we categorize hair into these 4 types? We do that by the curl type, like the curl pattern. I don't know if it makes sense. So due to your curl pattern, you're gonna know where your hair falls, under which category does your hair fall. So I'll just talk about the major types, not the subclasses. Yeah, for that you can just do research on your own, but I'll just tell you guys like the main 4 classes. So for type 1 hair, it's usually very straight. Like, if you notice that your hair is just like straight, like literally straight, like you use an iron to stretch the hair, then your hair falls under type 1. And then if your hair is wavy, like it's not straight, like straight, it's a bit wavy. I guess you guys understand what I mean. I'll try to insert some pictures here so that you guys can get a clear understanding of what I mean. But like, if your hair is wavy, you fall under type 2. Guys, look at my nails. Like, I've been really busy. I don't even know what's happening here, but like, yeah, just enjoy whatever you see. Anyway, and I also have flu, so please excuse my voice if you are not getting me clearly. It's because I have flu and cough, so you know these two. When you have them, you just can't speak very clearly. So anyway, I'm very sorry for that, and just listen. Okay, like I was saying, and type 3, when your hair is curly, like, you know what I mean, the curls. Yeah, if your hair is curly, you fall under type 3. And then if your hair is kinky like mine, like this kinky, then you're type 4. Like I said, there were subclasses, so I guess I'll just put like a picture so that you guys can compare to what your hair falls under. So there are subclasses, and then you should also know that for the subclasses, like right, like me, I have type 4C and I have type 4B on my hair. Like at the back of my hair there is 4B, and at the front part there is 4C. So you can have more than one subclass on your hair. Yeah, it's possible to have 4B and 4C. It's possible to have 3B and 3C, or 3A and 3B. So yeah, do not feel sad when you find out that some parts of your hair are straight and some parts are curly. it's normal. Anyway, that is it for the types of hair. Like I said, the importance of knowing your type of hair is so that you know the kind of products that you're supposed to use for your hair. So do not use a product for a type 1 on a type 4C, because with the 4C, like, our hair is more curly, like we are the most curly and the most kinky. I will speak for my type because that's what I know. Yeah, so for type 4C, it's so kinky, so you don't want to be using products for a type 1 because their hair is straight and it's easy to manage and it's easy to, you know, handle. But ours is so kinky and we need more patience. We need products that will help us detangle without breaking. We just need different products in general, so you have to know what type of hair is your hair, and so you can be able to purchase the type of products that you need for your hair. Yeah, as for my hair, I'm 4C, like I said, and I use creams, butters, and deep conditioners. I use conditioners that are really moisturizing, otherwise my hair will always break because it's really, really kinky and it tends to get dry always. So if I do not use the products for my hair type, I may just never grow my hair. Oh, and then there is another thing that people say which is not true. Every single hair type grows. Like, people usually say that the type 4C or the type 4 people, like, their hair doesn't grow because we're kind of afro, but it's not true. Everyone's hair grows. Like, we all grow hair, but the reason why our hair doesn't really grow as long as those with type 1 and type 2 is because theirs is easy to manage and they do not get breakage all the time. But ours, if we do not manage it very well, we end up breaking it all the time. Like, when we comb, we lose a lot of strands, and yeah, so we just can't grow the hair very long. But if you take care of your hair, you can also grow your hair as long as a type 1, as a type 2, as a type 3, as any other type. Like, our hair grows. I don't want to say the same, but we all grow hair. Like, don't say that there's a particular type of hair that doesn't grow. Like, come on, everyone's hair grows. Yeah. So that is it for the type of hair. And like I said, I will insert something somewhere here or somewhere here or somewhere here, just so that you guys can be able to compare, or so that you guys can just understand what I'm saying. Because, guys, I always have the information in my head, but when I'm bringing it out, I don't know, like, what is wrong. I just don't know how to really explain, but I hope you guys can pick out the little ideas that I am sharing with you guys. So yeah, let's move on to knowing your hair porosity. So as for knowing your hair porosity, I will start by defining what hair porosity means. Like, hair porosity is just determining or knowing how much your hair can absorb moisture, or how easily your hair can absorb and give out moisture. So that is it about hair porosity. So yeah, like for me, I always say that my hair porosity, I am low density, or I am low porosity hair type. Yeah, so I don't know, does that even make sense? I have low porosity hair, yes. So I will check with you guys. I'm gonna test with you guys in this video, and we will all find out what my hair porosity is. Yeah, so it's very important for you to know what your hair porosity is, so that you know how to moisturize your hair and how to manage your hair. So there are 3 types. There's the high density or the high porosity, then there is the low porosity and the medium porosity. So for those with the high porosity, your hair easily absorbs moisture. Like, when you pour water on your hair, or when you spray water on your hair, or like, your hair easily gets the moisture so quickly. But again, your hair easily loses the moisture because the cuticles, like the end parts of your hair, the cuticles of your hair are open. Like, there's a lot of spaces, so when you put moisture on your hair, it easily goes in, but again, because they are open, it easily goes out. So those with high porosity hair, they easily absorb moisture and they easily lose moisture, so they have to really, you know, always moisturize the hair and try to keep the moisture in. Yeah. And then with those with medium porosity, like, the cuticles are not really open. Like, they are open, but just some. So it's not really tight, it's not really tightly packed, and it's not too loosely open. I don't know, it's not too open. So yeah, when they put in moisture, they tend to retain more moisture because the moisture goes in, but it get, like, it doesn't like they don't lose the moisture so easily. So if you are medium porosity, your hair is easier to moisturize, or your hair is easier to remain moisturized. So those with medium porosity hair are on, like, that's the best for me. I can say that's the best porosity type. Yeah, so they tend to keep moisture, they tend to retain moisture so easily. And then those with the low porosity, which I think I am, but we are gonna confirm, yes, those with the low porosity, it's so difficult for them to get moisture in because the cuticles are really tightly packed, like they're so packed. So whenever, like, they put moisture in their hair, it takes long to get in, like it's difficult to get in. So yeah, like me, I'm low porosity. Each time I'm moisturizing my hair, guys, my hair is always dry no matter how I try. So I just keep moisturizing every single day, like as much as I can. Sometimes I don't need to use the products, I just need water mixed with some of my conditioner oils and whatever. So yeah, those with low porosity hair need to moisturize all the time. And then they also need to use oils so that you can be able to seal in the moisture, essential oils, whatever oils you're using. But it's important to use when you have low porosity hair so that you can seal in your moisture, and yeah, so that the moisture can just remain. Yeah, so with porosity, it doesn't matter what type of hair you have. It really doesn't matter. Like, even a straight, even a type 1 hair can be low, high, medium porosity. It doesn't matter. Like, porosity is general. It doesn't matter what type of hair you have. There are people with 4C that have the medium porosity. There are those with 3B that have the high porosity. There are those with 1A that have the low porosity. It really doesn't matter. What I know is excuse me, porosity can be affected by genetics. Yeah, it can be affected by environmental factors and just factors around, like maybe putting chemicals on your hair. Maybe in the winter the hair tends to lose moisture fast, and in the, maybe like those who have put chemicals on their hair. Yeah, it's good to know your hair porosity just so that you know how often you have to moisturize your hair, and just so that it helps you not to have hair damage and breakage. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, like I said, we will be doing a porosity test for my hair, and then I will show you guys what my hair porosity is. So for the test, you can either do there are two tests that you can do, but mostly the first test is easier, which is the floating test. It means you just remove some strands from your hair, or like when you comb your hair, remove some strands from the comb and then dip it into a bowl of water, and after 2 to 4 minutes, if your hair sinks into the water, it means that you have high porosity hair. But if it floats, it means that you have the low porosity hair. So we are going to do that right now, and then I'll show you guys what my hair porosity is. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, so here I have my cup of water. This is just the useless cup. Like, I chose using a transparent cup just so that you guys can see. I have never done this test before. This is my first time, but I assumed that I was low porosity hair, so I don't know. That's because I don't really retain moisture that easily, and it really takes a long time for my hair to absorb moisture. So yeah, let's see what my hair porosity is. This is the first time I'm trying, and I'm trying with you guys. So I'll just go ahead, and this is my hair, some hair strands, very clean. When I was washing my hair, I got this from the comb, and I just kept it so that I can use for this video. So this is my hair, and then this is a cup of water. I'll just go ahead to dip it in, and then we wait for 2 to 4 minutes. So after 4 minutes, I'm just gonna show you guys what the results look like. Okay guys, I'm back again, and yeah, this is our results. I don't know if you guys can see through the mirror, through the camera, sorry. Yeah, this is what we have. It's past 4 minutes, it's even almost 5 minutes, and this is what we have. I don't know guys if you guys can see, but my hair didn't go nowhere. Like, it's still at the top of the water, just the way I put it. Like, I don't know how I can show you guys, but you can see this is the water, and my hair is just right there at the top. So yeah, that proves it. I wasn't just saying, it is actually true. My hair is low porosity. So yeah, you can just go ahead to try this by yourself at your home. Yeah, just try and see what your hair porosity is. It's very easy. Just get some few strands of your hair, make sure it's clean so that it's not in the results are not affected in any way. So yeah, just get clean strands of your hair and then dip into water 2 to 4 minutes, and then if it sinks, your hair is high porosity, and if it doesn't sink, it is low porosity. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is all I had to share, and like I said, I really missed you guys so much. I missed making videos, and I just hope that I'll just continue to make the videos and not give no more excuses. Otherwise, I hope you guys have learned something from this video. Make sure to know your hair type and make sure to test for your hair porosity, just so that you know how often you should moisturize your hair and also what kind of products to use on your hair. So that is it for this video, and thank you guys so much for staying all the way to the end of this video. I love you guys, and make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.